Hello world, I'm Aznar, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video for my very first gameplay. As you can see, I'm new to this, but bear with me because I'm going to get the hang of it. I might not know all the secrets there are to making video gameplays, but I'm going to learn. So, this being said, welcome to my channel. As I said before, please, from people that have experience in this or played the games that I'm going to present, please leave feedback. For those that didn't and have opinions about it, please leave feedback, leave comments, advice, ideas. Anyway, anything that you think useful, I'm going to appreciate it. Even critics are welcomed to my channel, and I'm going to try and learn from everything that you post. Anyway, except from really pointless bad words and things that have no use and are just mean commentary. I'm not going to answer to that any time. So I'm going to present you for the beginning the Fallout Tactics game, and I'm going to start with uh, not a tutorial. What is this called? With a demo. Yes, this is the game that I like the most. I grew up with this game. This is the first game that I know from the that I knew, back in the days, that I knew from the Fallout universe. After this, I found out about Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 and played those also. But this was my very first contact with the Fallout universe, and I love this game. I know that the most of you that are Fallout fans don't appreciate this as much because it's different from the main story and from the way the other games are built. Having your own character and going with your character anywhere you want and leveling it up and gaining experience, starting any mission you want, putting that aside if you want, and starting another, and so on and so forth. A real role-playing game. This is not like that. This is squad tactics based. You have more main line determined. When you start a mission, you can't abandon it and put it on hold and start another one. And you start a mission, you have to finish it. It's mainly combat based game. You level up, of course, in this one also. You receive, and you will see. You will receive experience points. You will increase any qualities of your character that you want, but you don't have that much room to move and to do whatever you want as in the other Fallout games. As I said, I played Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 after this one. I like them also. But as I see it, it's like a big gap in those years, a big leap in the quality of games and in the science and technology of those years. From 97, 98, when the first Fallout games were made, to the early 2000s. It's like a giant leap. Uh, Knowing this game first and liking it a lot, I couldn't help but see the differences between this one and the first two. Those two are a little. You can see they are older. The graphics are a little weaker. It's a little rustier, and yeah, that's why I still love this game, Fallout Tactics, to the day that we talk. And but I like the other one also, the other ones also, and you know, I enjoy very much, you know, the Fallout universe and the whole history of it, and yeah, I like a lot that this kind of game has a whole universe, as we call it, a whole universe built around it, and you have a whole history of the things to come. And if you read them all, and you know, you get the hang of it, and not just when we go through the games, it's very catching and very enjoying. So this being said, I'm going to proceed with the follow tactics, and I'm going to present to you first the demo for this game. We have some tutorials. I'm going to go through that, and then the first two missions, the two missions of the demo. Then I'm going to play the main Fallout Tactics game. As you will see, this being a demo also has a little rough edges, and there are no differences between this one and the final game. The final game is even nicer and even smoother, and looks better and nicer than this one also. But this being said, and without any other, you know, commentary, because time is wasting, I'm going to start the tutorials, and I'm going to show you guys you know, the basics that you have to know in this kind of game. This is a classic in my opinion. It's a pretty old game. Most of you definitely know it, most of you definitely played it, but I'm doing this for the newbies, because always there will be, as I am to you too. So let's start the tutorial, and we are going to play the basic to know the controls.
Recruit, attention! I am Paladin Ziskel. The elders have ordered me to mold you lizard-chasing, hut-dwelling, moon-worshipping savages into Brotherhood of Steel initiates. You are going to learn the basics of combat, followed by inventory management and other skills. First, let's talk about this miracle of technology which you are currently using, called the Pip-Boy 2000 computer. You will receive all your mission briefs and debriefs through this device, and you can use it to review any information you receive during a mission. Pay careful attention, as you will be given a lot of very useful information. Now begin the mission by left-clicking on Start Mission.
Okay, start mission.
Let's get started, recruit. During the mission, you can view your surroundings by using the cursor keys to scroll the viewing window. You can also use your mouse to scroll the window by holding it over the border of the desired direction. Center the game window on Rex by right-clicking on his control tab. Take a look around. You will only be able to see the enemy if there is a direct line of sight between them and at least one of your squad members. Rex is carrying a submachine gun, SMG, in his left hand. This is his currently selected weapon. If you don't have a weapon in your selected hand, then you can perform hand-to-hand attacks. It might not sound like much, but nothing ever feels as good as delivering a mailed fist to some unsuspecting raider's snot box. We're going to target the dummy nearest to Rex by moving the cursor over it. When we do this, the pointer changes to a targeting cursor. Now, click Done. Target the dummy, and left-click to fire at it.
So we are finding, you know, the basics of this game. You know, tap on Rex. He will be in the center of the screen. Go with the cursor over an enemy. You will receive a red target. That means that we can shoot this guy. And you have a percentage. This is the chance that you have to hit the target. You know, the further ahead the target is, the smaller the chance of hitting it is. 0%. Okay. We have here 72, so this being the demo, we will surely hit this target. Or not? Oh yes.
To make Rex move, you must left-click on the location you want him to move to. If you hold the Shift key down when you left-click, or if you double left-click, Rex will run to that location. Now, move Rex to the training station by left-clicking on the area of floor marked O2.
Okay, now we will move to the second dummy.
Most weapons have more than one mode. For example, the SMG can be used in either single shot or burst mode. Click Done, and right-click on the SMG to change it to burst mode and shoot the next dummy.
Alright, and now we will change the settings of our weapon and not shoot, one fire at one time. We will shoot in burst mode. This will consume more bullets, but will have a more deadlier effect. So that's it.
Every character in the game has an inventory associated with them. Close this window and look at Rex's inventory by left-clicking on the button marked INV in the panel in the bottom right of the screen.
Alright, we will see what else Rex is carrying.
The inventory window will list all the items that a character is currently carrying. You can get additional information on any item in the inventory by left-clicking on it. Rex currently has ammunition for the SMG and is also carrying a knife. When you have a squad of characters, you can redistribute items amongst them by opening a character's inventory and dragging items to the other characters or their character tabs. But this only works if the characters involved are close to one another. Close this window and drag the knife down to Rex's right hand to get him ready for a melee attack. After you have equipped Rex with the knife, close the inventory.
Alright, so we're going to hand this combat knife, to Rex and reload this one and change this one as the main weapon, and we are done for the moment.
Melee attacks are initialized in exactly the same way as ranged attacks. Select the knife as your chosen weapon by left-clicking on it in the hand slot. Right-click on the dummy at Training Station 3, and Rex will walk up to it and attack it with the knife.
Okay.
You can loot corpses to see if they contain any items of interest. Do not think of this as dishonorable. Your dead enemies have a wealth of items to aid the Brotherhood. Weapons, armor, ammo, money. It's all out there for the taking. Close this window and loot the body of the dummy you have just attacked by left-clicking on it.
Alright, Mr. Dummy, what are you carrying?
This window shows the key you have found is one of many unbelievably useful objects littered around the wastelands. You must use it to unlock the door to the next room. To do this, you must first have it in one of your hands. Drag the key into your right-hand slot, thus replacing the knife. Click Done when you have finished.
Okay, so we are going to escape this room.
Select the key by left-clicking on it. Then walk up to the door and left-click on that. Rex will unlock the door. Now left-click on the door to open it and walk through the open door to Training Station 4.
Locked.
Many items in the world are in containers, hidden from prying eyes and sticky fingers. These objects can be identified because when you move the cursor over them, it will change into a yellow target. The locker on Rex's right contains some items, all of which will be of use to you. Left-click on it to open it.
Okay. So, in some places we can find different kinds of containers. We have to check everything that we have inside and see if we can open or look inside and see if we can find anything of use. Now let's see what we have in this locker.
The container object menu is exactly the same as the looting menu. Take the grenades and the stim pack from the locker by left-clicking on the Take All button to save time. Remember that you can put objects into containers as well as take them out. The inventory window will remain open, so close it when you're finished.
Okay, so we're taking everything that we found here. Done.
The final type of weapon we will cover is the thrown weapon. Drag one of the hand grenades from your inventory into your right hand. Your right hand should still be your selected hand, but if not, then left-click on it. Grenades do damage to all characters within a radius of effect. Right-click on one of the dummies at the far side of the room to throw the grenade at it.
Alright, so now we are throwing one grenade. Now let's see what character we have. Yeah, we have throwing skills. So, okay. Well, we are going to throw it at the dummy in the middle to, do the most damage possible.
Now, open the next door and mosey in a military manner to Training Station 5 in the next room.
Alright. We got them all. No survivors. Let's go to 5.
Your characters have 3 Sentry modes that can be set. These are selected using the buttons to the right of the right-hand slot. 1. Off. Only attack when specifically told to do so. 2. Defensive. Report back to the squad leader whenever an enemy is sighted and defend yourself if attacked. 3. Aggressive. Attack any hostile creatures if you have more than a 33% chance of hitting them. The attack threshold can be changed by right-clicking on the button. Now select the SMG and put Rex into attack mode by left-clicking on the aggressive button.
Okay. Now we are going to do an aggressive attack by changing these settings. We will pick aggressive mode. Rex will fire automatically because he has 42% of hitting, 42% chance of hitting the target, and he is set to 33. So,
your characters will have a choice of 3 stances. These are selected by using the buttons to the right of the Sentry mode controls. 1. Standing. While this may be new to some of you tribals, standing upright has been around for years. It's also the default mode and the only mode where the character can run. 2. Crouch. This is useful for getting under low obstacles. It also gives the character a higher chance to hit the enemy with guns because the weapon is held steadier. Crouching is also useful if there aren't any toilets around. 3. Prone. This is useful for getting under very low obstacles. It also gives the character the highest chance to hit the enemy with guns. Some weapons, such as the knife, cannot be used when prone. But watch out, you are much more susceptible to melee attacks when prone. Now, crawl through the low doorway to Training Station 6.
Alright. So we will prone towards 6.
This lesson will introduce some of the skills that will be useful to you in the wastelands. The next door is locked and you do not have the key to open it. However, you can pick the lock. Picking a lock is kind of like picking your nose. If you're successful, you're going to end up with some kind of reward. Walk up to the door and open the Skill Decks menu by left-clicking on the SKL button in the bottom right of the screen. In this menu, you will see a lockpick button. Left-click on the lockpick button to select it, and move the cursor over the door and left-click. Your character should attempt to pick the lock. Like all skills, there's always a chance that you will fail. If you do, then repeat the operation until the door is unlocked. Once the door is unlocked, open it and walk through to Training Station 7.
Alright, so stand up, man, and lockpick this door. We got it.
Let's move on to stealth. The next door is closed because it is equipped with a motion detector that will keep it that way as long as it detects movement in this room. Your chance to sneak is improved when your character is crouched or prone, but remember, you cannot sneak while running. Also, certain types of bulky armor will reduce your chance to use stealth. Now, use the sneak skill by left-clicking on the sneak button in the Skill Decks menu and walk through the door to Training Station 8.
Alright, so we will be sneaking now, and we will crouch to increase our chances of success, and we over there.
The green bar on your character's tab indicates how healthy your character currently is. Your health can be restored by using the stim pack which you found earlier. This object can be used to restore health directly by double left clicking on it in the inventory window, or drag it into one of your hands and select it so it can be used on yourself or fellow party members. Use it on yourself now by double left clicking on it.
Alright. We're getting up. We're looking in our inventory and using our stim pack. Yeah.
All of the statistics which govern your character abilities can be viewed through the character window. This window is opened by left-clicking on the CHR button. Go ahead, open this window now.
Done. Character.
The character window contains explanatory text for all of the statistics. This is accessed by left-clicking on the statistic in question. During the game, your character will receive extra skill points. These should be used to boost selected skills which you wish your character to specialize in. You will see that you currently have 20 spare skill points to spend. Use them to boost one or more skills. When you are finished, click the Done button.
Alright. So we're going to add some points to our small guns. And then to what? Glowing. And some of these lockpick. And sneak. Why not?
Finally, when you meet non-hostile characters, you can choose to talk to them. Some of these folks have valuable information regarding your mission. However, some of these civilian pukes have less information than your average pile of steaming mutant feces. The Brotherhood scribe in the room happens to fall in category number 1. Talk to him now by left-clicking on him.
Alright. Can't we undo or sneaking? Yes. Okay.
Congratulations on getting this far, my son. You have completed this tutorial. Now, walk through the last door into the adjoining room. There you will be given access to a bath and a new mission.
Alright. So this is it, guys, for the basics. I'm going to end now episode 1 of the tutorial, and then in the second episode we are going to cover the other 3 modes that we are taught here: ambush, stealth, sniper. How to play as an ambush, as a stealth, and as a sniper. And then we will play the 2 missions that we have in this demo. So this is it for episode number 1. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will enjoy. And please subscribe, and please leave comments, and see you guys in the second episode. Thank you.